awakening me, a storm that set free. We are unstoppable. Together we'll never fall. Darkness surrounds, no backing down. No place to hide, just reach inside. Together we'll never fall.
Well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you, too. We'll take back the extra 7 with our own hands. Until we meet again.
Nice to meet you, Knightmaster.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the next time that we get to fight together, my friend.
Yeah.
Stay well, young friends.
Same to you, bye! Hang tough, okay?
And thanks so much for everything!
There it is!
Aha! Mono.
Oh, look at all that lightning.
Yeah, well, that's Grand Kingdom for you.
You know what? That place looks really scary.
Mono.
She's right, but we have to go there anyway.
Navigation speed 280, maintaining an altitude of 195.
Way past time.
I beg your pardon, sir, but at this speed we should arrive at the meeting point precisely on schedule.
Yes. I was referring to our prey. It's way past time to capture them. Their presence was confirmed at the Dragnov invasion. If my calculations are correct, they should be leaving Jabral and heading right into my trap.
They're dangerous, but no match for you, sir.
We're receiving an incoming call from Delphinium. The horseshoe has been flipped over. Repeat, the horseshoe has been flipped over.
So it begins.
Point F-209, the Metea Republic, Port Garbo.
Change course, Captain. Head right for the border.
Yes, sir.
You wanna name what?
My knockout punch. I need to call it something. And it has to be something good, something that'll get me fired up. Everyone else has a cool phrase when they make their big attack move. I need something that sounds good when I knock my opponent into next week.
A call out of some kind?
Yeah, Zola screams out Hornet Pierce each time. Jiro yells Waves of Rage.
When I'm attacking, I use Blitz Claw.
Even the guys who are enemy shadow wielders call out something when they attack.
How about if I think up something for you? Since I'm your fiancé, it would be a nice gesture.
Nice try, but you're not my fiancé.
I'll come up with something. I've got great ideas.
Yeah, I don't want to be known as the dorkiest warrior in the history of the planet. Thanks anyway.
That's awful, shoot.
You're the Prince of Darkness.
You guys don't understand how important...
Zola, tell me the truth. You expect to defeat Grand Kingdom's forces with these misfits and weirdos?
If they still want to fight, I believe they'll be very effective.
I'll fight with ya. As soon as I come up with a name for my knockout punch, I'll be unbeatable. You'll see.
Hey, I want to fight too.
You can count me in. If Shu takes on Grand Kingdom, then I, as his fiancé, will support him.
So what will you do?
How can you ask me that, Zola? After all the training I've gone through for this, you think I'm gonna wimp out and refuse to fight?
Then I guess we're all in agreement. This map will give you a better sense of where we are. Right now, we're in the port city of Garbo, in the Metea Republic. Over here is the border between Metea and Grand Kingdom.
So after we cross into Grand Kingdom, where exactly do we have to go to find Nene?
Our destination is the capital of Grand Kingdom, a metropolis called Grand City. Nene has his lair there. It's also the heart of Grand Kingdom's power. It's where Nene artificially creates the shadows, where he builds the robots that summon the shadows, and where he trains his warriors to use their shadows.
So, is that where Nene keeps the children he kidnapped from around the world?
Yes, it's possible.
Gee, that must be what he had in mind for us.
That guy's such a monster!
Unbelievable. It just makes me want to kick his butt and muddle.
I know you're probably aware of this. We'll be crossing over into enemy territory. We could be attacked by his forces at any time and anywhere. It's important to stay alert.
We don't even know if it's possible to get across the border safely.
I agree. Since Grand Kingdom is taking aggressive military action, they'll be on the lookout for an invasion across the border. I've heard they've already deployed large numbers of roving patrols along the roads. Obviously, it's to our advantage to avoid unnecessary battles at this time. So I've worked up a plan to enter the country from a less populated point, right here.
It seems kinda hilly.
Yeah, there's a few canyons.
More than a few. The truth is, the whole area is covered with steep drop-offs and sheer slopes. It would be almost impossible for ordinary people to infiltrate from there. That gives us a big advantage.
Their security forces will be very light.
Exactly my thoughts. We'll use our shadows to cross over and avoid any confrontations with Nene's forces. Then we'll make our way to the capital city. Everybody good with that? Fine. Now, let's set up a rendezvous point in case we get separated.
All right. Your orders are to destroy the Shadow Wielders who are coming here. These enemies could inflict unlimited damage on Grand Kingdom in the future. That makes their elimination our top priority. In fact, this is why the Independent Flying Squadron was created.
How dangerous can these guys really be?
No disrespect, sir. From what I've heard, they're nothing but a bunch of brats.
They may be brats, but I'd advise you not to underestimate their powers. If we get careless, it'll be Dragnov all over again.
That was a pretty crushing defeat.
We'll be at the top of our game, sir. We'll let you know how it works out.
I'll be involved in this mission as well.
Is that wise? After all, we're going to be working with Schneider and Lemaire. They're pretty good.
No need to put you at risk.
Regardless, we're going to be doing this my way. There's something important I want to verify for myself.
This is the spot where we want to cross. All right, guys, let's move.
When you make your shadow appear?
Time to go.
It's just a game in this case. Here you go.
Thanks for the lift. It was a pretty smooth ride.
We've now entered hostile territory, so keep your wits about you.
Any sign of the enemy out there?
Not yet, but they could be behind any rock or hidden inside a cave. That's why it's so important to stay alert.
I can almost sense Nene up ahead.
Model.
Catch her, Manu Manu!
Saber Tiger!
Nice move, Saber Tiger!
Is everyone safe? Let's stick to the plan. Head to the rendezvous point, all right? I'll draw their attention so you can slip out. Why am I not surprised?
I've seen that guy.
Yeah, it's General Logie.
I know, this guy means business.
We need to get to the rendezvous point, so come on.
But what about...
We were supposed to follow orders and not engage in unnecessary battles.
All right, Motto.
Hurry up, Shu! Zola will be all right, let's go!
Okay, it's Nene we're after anyway.
Let's begin the operation.
Zola! Now go on and get moving! I'll try and help her!
We had strict orders to meet at the rendezvous point.
I know, but Zola's facing the enemy by herself. She's in real serious trouble!
Oh, so you're gonna rush in and rescue your friend, right? Why run off when there's an opponent right here? I am right that you're a shadow wielder, so why not take me on? That is, unless you're too much of a coward to accept my challenge.
No one calls me that! Get out of here!
All right.
You don't know my name, do you? It's Cynthia. And while we're on the subject of introductions, this is my shadow, Yarovit. Nice to meet you.
Gilliam. Targets 3, 4, and 5 are moving now. Leave Zola to Lemaire and go after them.
They're responding just as you expected.
You fear!
What's going on?
It's time to stand up and fight!
I couldn't agree more.
Think you can take me on? You tough enough little boy?
Andropov, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, General. The enemy forces have now dispersed. Several of them are running off, sir.
If I'm correct, this is a strategic maneuver designed to suggest that they're weak and disorganized. However, I suspect a meeting place has been established, and the next part of their strategy will be revealed. Everyone, stay in touch with Andropov. Follow your targets, but don't get too close.
Yes, sir.
Think you can handle the stress of your assignment, Andropov?
Are you suggesting I'm not qualified to do my job?
One little girl has already escaped. What are you doing about that?
I'm tracking her, and I've dispatched someone to take care of it. No one slips by me.
Going somewhere, my pointy-headed friend?
Motto! Saber Tiger, here we go!
No, Marumaru. Stick to the plan and go on ahead with Kluk.
What?
Don't worry, I can beat this guy.
Oh yeah, I know this kid. He's the one I read about with the dragon. You're all talk.
Ready? Wind scream!
Shoo!
Now I'm mad!
Well, kid, your shadow seems to be long on speed, but not on endurance. Let's see if you can keep up.
We'll keep up, all right, and when this fight's over, you're gonna be defeated!
Mighty big words from a brat who doesn't even come up to my knees. Lemaire, do you plan to get involved in this fight? I'm gonna be tied up for a little while, until I take down this Joker and his kitty cat.
That's about your speed. My assignment is Zola. She's a grown-up.
That's not a bad effort for a boy in training.
I'm more than just a boy in training, lady. And you'll be sorry if you don't take me seriously.
I see. You're a dangerous tough guy hiding in a boy's body. However, I wonder how long you'll stay tough when you're under pressure.
She doesn't pull any punches, and she hasn't thrown one yet. Be careful. Don't let her get to you. She looks like she knows what she's doing.
Your shadow is smart, young warrior. Maybe you should surrender.
Don't hold your breath.
At least I'll still have breath to hold. You want to play with me?
As I told General Loki, when it comes to spy shadows, nobody beats my Al-Fahim. Oh yes, there she is. Schneider, Target 6 is approaching your position. You're officially assigned to capture or destroy her. Now go.
Understood. I have her in my sights. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Zero! For Loki and his henchmen to show up as soon as we entered the country, they must have been tracking us somehow. I made a serious miscalculation here, and it's undermining our whole offensive. I've got to buy some time so I can rethink our strategy.
Can't believe I let that dude blow me away like that.
Shoo!
Zola!
This was a mistake on my part. We can't keep fighting like this. They have the advantage. Are Kluk and the others all right?
Marumaru and Saber Tiger are with them, so I hope so.
General Loki is the man we're fighting here. He's a master at making battle plans and very dangerous. He's probably developed strategies to counter almost every move we could make.
We walked right into his trap. How is he able to outmaneuver us? Does he know you from somewhere? How are you guys connected?
An interesting subject. I'd love to know the answer. Maybe we could discuss it after I take you captive.
Shu, you have to get out of here.
What?
This is someone I'll take care of myself. Now it's important you follow orders. Meet up with all the others and tell them it's Plan C.
Right, Plan C! Which is, what again?
They'll know when you tell them. Anyway, get moving.
Get moving, got it!
General, that kid you described, as expected, he's moving to location N.
We're on it.
He's coming up fast!
Hit it, Saber Tiger!
Hang on, everyone. I'm going into overdrive, and it might get a little bumpy up there.
Okay!
That's more like it. We left that guy in the dust, Motto.
Going somewhere?
Huh?
I thought I heard you say you were gonna speed up or something. I hope that's not all you've got.
Motto!
Sorry, but if that's the best you can do, you both might as well surrender to me.
We'll surrender all right on the second Tuesday of next week!
Andropov, report. Where is Target 3 now?
I've got him, sir. He's moving west through point N2477. Looks like he's going to meet up with targets 4 and 5.
I'm upset, Zola. You have so little respect for my skills. So, my name is Lemaire, thank you. And this powerful beast behind me is called Deucalion. Want to know anything else about us?
I prefer to know as little as possible about the opponents I'm about to destroy. What?
I use a sword the same way as General Loki, who is my mentor. You would have uncovered that information if you had studied your opponent!
We should lose him at this speed.
Having fun yet?
No way!
Model.
I believe I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Gilliam, and my shadow is Euphir.
Come on, Saber Tiger!
What's wrong? Is our game of hide-and-seek over already?
We represent justice, and justice doesn't play games with trash.
You're on the side of evil. You won't win!
I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? I hope you aren't expecting any mercy.
Why, you? I guess there's no way around it. Since we can't outrun him, we'll have to fight!
No, Marumaru!
What's the matter? Aren't you gonna attack? That's fine, then. I'll do the honors. Euphir!
I know every move you'll make, and I can promise you now that you won't like the way this fight ends. Riot Base!
What weapon is that?
Ha!
Not a problem. What have you accomplished by this?
Oh, it's simple. By hobbling your shadow, you'll be forced to improvise. I promise it will make the battle much more interesting.
You promise, huh? Very well. You'll regret that strategy.
You're sure about that? We'll just have to see who regrets what.
How many of you Shadow Wielders are there? What did he do, mobilize an entire battalion?
We're the independent flying squadron being commanded by General Loki. Let's face it, you're like mice caught in a trap. There's nowhere you can run. Al-Baim and I have been tracking you from the very beginning.
My orders were to run, but it appears that's not possible anymore. New plan, Blue Dragon. Let's fight! Hey, what's the matter?
Blue Dragon, huh?
It's General Loki.
So this is the power that defeated Gustav and Ivanov. Let's see how it does against me!
Next time on Blue Dragon.
Is this half-baked attack really the best thing you could come up with?
I'm shocked that you challenge Master Loki honestly.
However fast you go, we'll just go faster.
Up to 1000%!
That sounds good to me.